Lines it up now, but OXY's got a showstopper! Whoa! My goodness! Couldn't be better.
Oh my god, it fell straight into my trap.
You got Corrode, Icebox, and if necessary, you'll be taking a trip to Lotus.
Paranoia down the line if the Boombot catches anything. But SEN are ready for it.
Yep, SEN take the peek anyway, but that's going to be a player toppled anyway. In this direction, zeppen looks to hold it all the way back here, and it's a clearance across their placement, not quite there. Commit into the A side, but it's not entirely vacated. Net is here, and he's looking to lay claim to multiple lives. Only the one, though, before the trade is online. A decent enough spot for zekken. Hold on, asleep at the wheel there, mate. Wake up, son, you got a game to play. Flash dodged and avoided. The Thorns, though, going to be delaying most of this one, and zekken's already taken up liberties, vacating the presence, and then you can see the bodies trying to at least clear them out. Vic is doing a decent job of it. 2 knocked off. Brings it into the 1v1. To tap and forcing it out wide into the open, but John flicks and adjusts in time. Got to get past most of this util, though. Net's going to be holding it down for now. There's a stun that's going to be ricocheting, connecting onto him here. The snakebite cuts out most of it, but it's a double dive in. Sentinels, they have a bit of ground gains. Net is hard committed with the paranoia. It's good enough. Close quarters, though, and Bang is going to be making sure to close that gap. The rest of his team trying to get in. Cloud9, an attempt to flood back in. Stop them in their tracks. These stingers, though, are just way too potent. Hell of a bite to it.
The Raids run out of regen.
Raids taking a peek. That is aggro as anything. He's moving, looking in different directions now. Does give a possibility for the 1v1. John takes it. And now it does leave it into the true 1v1. A tap to try and pull Vic out of position. Again, he's got time to work with 20 seconds left and takes the swing. Sees the shoulder. John knows that he's got time again to play with. Once more, paranoia is forced out. Vic with a TP up towards the box, towards the top. But John is lights out and sharp as anything. Perfect. Horn needs to be dealt with, but smoke in OXY's face makes it hard, and now he's second-guessing himself. His Flash is pushing forwards as well, but the war's going to be dividing up most of this on OXY! OXY! Cloud9 been trying to build up that discipline over time, making sure that they tighten up their own game. Flash forwards and just trade it out.
30
Yeah,
seconds
I like that.
Like he's anticipating the corner. Mitch already on it, and okay, we got there eventually.
The Sentinels. And the other part of this, the fact that OXY so cleanly deals with these final 2 kills on the current best players of Sentinels, Noe and zekken, means that he gets to keep the showstopper.
Side operator for Zelsis. All grouped up, this is no slow default by Sentinels. There's 5 of them out towards his A. Seeing it now, stuns ricocheting off to the side here. The paranoia was used in response of it. zekken lines it up now, but OXY's got a showstopper! Whoa! My goodness! It's rare that you see something like that these days.
He nearly got 4 as well. Look at Zelsis' health.
That is monstrous value from the ultimate. Have to see that. I mean, listen, it's not emotional, whatever. And zekken is going to try his best here for 40 seconds.
I know. I think Zelsis is more just supposed to like backfill space. God.
That's crazy.
Couldn't be better.
Oh my god, it fell straight into my trap.
So much really to work with here. The Still Garden's going to be setting it up now for him. The shorty, second shot missing. OXY couldn't quite adjust it. Flash through from Mitch. It's answered. Equal exchange there as Bang will rip his head clean off. And these players are starting to make their way in through into the B side. zeppen still sitting pretty into elbow. The pit down is going to make things difficult. There's a timing to be taken. zeppen looks like he wants to try and jump on it. Zelsis tighting for now. Walking all the way up with this pit up, it does let them get in for free. Cloud9 have got a lot of space as a result of it, but with net falling, shorty how that will finish off zekken, and a bit of spraying and praying.
Not sure whether they were trying to do it under delayed timing. Maybe they expected SEN to have figured out some kind of counter. But this round, SEN did very similar stuff up mid. Used a Prowler maybe to push Vic back. Maybe that's the difference here.
Nice.
Ult here would catch all 3 players. Oh, he sends it towards A-Link.
It's in a different direction here. It's not going to be catching on to most of them here. Out through elbow, drop down, just crouched ever so slightly to the side. Sentinels are barreling over these Cloud9 players. An attempt at a defense being put up, but listen, they are just getting rolled over here. Leaving it to net in a 1v4 here for the final round of this first half. First obstacle dealt with. He's got a pit to play around as well. Let's do some damage now to these players. Just finding a pocket to play in. Zelsis off to the side. Stray shots just not landing. And
of their ults. Really strong theory in terms of how they attack through mid. But unfortunately, Sentinels still lead at the half. And that was Cloud9's better half. That was where the Sky and the double flash ideas.
Sky, it's all working out though. Now, bonus round. Cloud9 look to convert if possible. Narrate. Oh, that is the performance we were expecting. He's been a top player for this team, and he shuts down 2 of Cloud9's.
It's a risky fight to take here for Bang and Zelsis.
So, noise cues heard. A bit of raw spam as well to try and help it out. Zephyr takes the time, he pushes past it! But that's a hell of a lot of damage. Straight through the box. It's Zelsis cleaving through them.
At least find a free kill to start.
30 seconds left.
Man down, Thorns, so he can't be swung from the side. A lot to deal with in this spot. More util expended. Maybe, just maybe, zekken peeking forwards for the kill. Claims his life.
Happening. Sprays through the box and gets those spark indicators that let him know a second player is even behind there. Maybe even not, actually, now that I'm looking at it in the replay. Maybe just pure intuition. A fake attempt on B and hope that nobody's home on A.
Cloud9 will attempt to do it. They're trying to sell it with just the 2 of them. Sky flashes forwards, but surely a bit of a realization kicking in potentially there. And all the way through, no, the players have been pulled away. Sentinels, they take the bait. Straight up here, in through the site. Mitch is essentially just giving his life for the cause to try and pull as much attention away as possible. Doesn't get a kill for it. There's 2 players down now for Cloud9. Sentinels play this one in a 5v3 retake.
The slower you go, the more the Steel Garden is going to work its magic from
Here it
Zephyr.
is, used bar for bar. Venn diagram on the map just being drawn out here. Both the guns being taken away, and Vic does take away Narrate's life. Holding it now close quarters just with that pistol in hand. Sentinels are just tiptoeing around. Trepidatious really is the attempt forwards. Again, that paranoia is beautiful. Cloud9 collapsing and controlling.
I mean,
Oh, sure.
on such a big
Hey,
map, why on
that
earth
is
would
how
just
we
Sky and
play
Raze
right
be nowhere near the
there,
hit?
baby.
Back here and bait out the showstopper.
Sky flash onto the one side, gets the acknowledgement forwards again with the showstopper. He's looking for bodies now. OXY's chasing down these Sentinels. Players, Narrate holds it down. It's ground gained. He hasn't given this one up now, and he's even pressing forwards now with the paranoia. It is perfect in terms of the timing. zekken helps him out over the side. Weapon picked up. Regenerating those bullets that he's got to work with and play with. Cloud9 have crumbled here. Play by Sentinels. That's beautiful work by San. You're making your way over towards it now. Onto the B site. There's even more util that's going to be slowing you down. Snake bite, offloaded. John QT just pulling these seconds, and it's agony right now for Cloud9, but still the kills are offered up. Time is of the essence, really being brought down to the finer moments here with only 6 seconds remaining. This plant needs to go down, flooding all the way back in. zekken knows he can punish overdrive, and he's running around. With a play like that, it's quick thinking that saves the day.
But there was still a snake bite that they got snarled up by. And then as John is the distraction, zekken sweeps out through heaven and picks up Zephyr, who was only on a couple of health points anyway.
Slow going for now, but pure discipline on the other side of things. zekken takes that point and contact shots. Fired, Vic! Resetting the aim in time. Clicks himself 2. And in a 2v3, the Seekers are offloaded, broken. Majority of them narrate forwards, but he's overstepped himself. Vic is dominating right now. Tucked tight into the corner here for Sentinels to work with, potentially, but they're twisting and turning. John holding at least onto the one angle. Half already earned up. Zelsis claims the kill's there, and the shots are Wimpy. Vic, he's done so well up to this point, but just can't get it over the line. Weaker weaponry, it's all stacked against Cloud9 here. Util already going to be popped off here. Players are past this one though, but oh, the TP committed. Vic is gone, sent back to the spectator seat. Zelsis, it's an old primed, ready to let loose and unleash. Steel Garden is making things mighty difficult, mighty awkward, and no one expects it from above. Zelsis clotheslines them. The reposition of Cloud9 is a death sentence as their positions are spotted out. Nightfall paranoia all sweeping forwards, and they don't even need the best guns for it. A lightning fast finish from map number 1. And Sentinels, they do wrap it up.
What is going on in the Cloud9 camp? Raze ISO on Icebox.
Gold rotation here from these Cloud9 players. They're going to be taking their time to shine soon enough here. Dash is going to be procced. All down, plant, in order. That's a vulnerable and a shock. You can see the idea is already coming about. An attempt of it anyway, but that damage done. Vulnerable ticking up. zekken has just deleted one shot to the body. Zelsis trying to hold them all the way back. There's no plant down yet, and the Cloud9 players are swarming into this site, trying to take the fight by storm. The site might just be theirs. They spotted the last one. It's a straggler in the name of Zelsis.
Listen, shock vulnerable, super good combo. They actually didn't even get the timing of it perfect, and yet the overall idea still worked. Yeah. There was enough pressure on the plant that they had to get off, and then the flood retake comes through. It's going to be so tough for Sen to deal with. But it's good for it the first time you pull it out.
Shocking and vulnerable here. Oxy is way up in your face. Like, okay, well, Zelsis out of range. We'll take the timing. Gladly. Walls up. Zelsis on top of it. Wants to take the fight anyway. Straight to them. Net is gone.
Yeah, that's a really good adaptation from Zelsis, and Oxy caught on the flank as well.
Cloud9 are grouped. All not exactly broken as well. Now Swarm protects, so nobody can push past this one with the drone to set it forwards. Vic, there it is. Snappy from Zeppa. Blink of an eye. It's all going to pot right now for Sentinels. Bang's left to see if he can do it all. Finds the first, drops down. Shot fire, trying to hide it, and he's really ISOing these fights. Swinging around and one. That rifle aim is immaculate. Purely control, purely composed.
He's trying to bounce it off the wall.
Walls up.
They are going to get a free plant off the back of this. So one of the few rounds where C9 not fighting to
pull back the spot. It's a luxury of running the Sage. It's going to be hard committed here. Rifle player in the hands of zekken. There it is. Zeppa's gone. There's weaker weaponry, but now there is danger here. Sentinels are in a pretty good spot for it. Big highlights, big lights up. Last shield gone. Down and out with the stinger. John's doing that. zekken defends. Up and over towards the top. It's a dash back to disengage. But forwards again, pressing the advantage to the Sentinels. And they strike back hard. zekken. 4 kills for him.
And that's I guess, what happens if you allow Sentinels to get a bit of an entrenched position. It is a bit harder maybe for this composition to go for such an aggressive retake strategy on A, and now buying time for C9 to get rotators in.
Bang, he hears it. There's a lot of presence here. That shield's going to be broken. Oxy was meant to try and defend that one. Vic just fade away out to the side. Doesn't have a shield for this fight here. Bang can easily win it out, but Vic dominates it. Takes out that fight, but dropped down as well. It could have been punished potentially there for it. John had that space, but that was just playing for the res. All up, doubled up, out towards it, and now these swings need to be timed to cover Sentinels. Despite how chaotic that round went, so there's going to be a round 1 out here by Cloud9. Purely off the back of the ultimates that they've got. Difficult to work through, but again, Senna just calling the contact plays all the way up, and there it is. Pit's going to be dropped down. Blink of an eye. John forward again here. This flank's occurring. Triple.
They got past
All
the
about
tower.
how this fight gets taken. Shield pop. That is precisely the wrong play you want to be walking into. Zelsis operator not too good against that. Vulnerable up. Sliding to the side here. It's a full committal from Cloud9 off onto that flank, and Sen having to flip the script here. And their understanding of how they were holding onto that one just topples in an instant.
Managed to get past with a smoke, I would assume, past the turret, though I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they used the ISO. No, they didn't use the ISO shield. Must have been some kind of smoke. They got past Zelsis on the flank, and he could not defend. Tools to work with.
Looking to punish it. Not over the top. Oxy straight into the fight again. That's a Hunter's Fury trying to set this guy up again. But the down not dealt with. Oxy was lit up, and Zelsis ready to contain, holding down the extra avenues. Potential for that spillage. The ult even lost out. Vic can't get it done against the IGL. Sentinels. Basically everything going wrong for Cloud9 there on every single section of the map.
For something so aggressive in the final round. Just trying to throw Sentinels off, I suppose.
Yeah.
But Midge left wondering if that was the right call. They had incredible ults to deny the plant. Much credit to Kaplan and the rest of the brain trust on Sen, because they came up with some really good adaptations to make that an even half. And I think this defense should be favored. The favored half, the more difficult half to play against Cloud9. Important on the attack side for C9.
Vulnerable nade, rebounds. High corner though, Zelsis is going to be nice and safe here. As soon as he sees the Util coming forwards, as the Nana Swarm steadied, buys time. His team is getting back into the fight and the fray. Grouped up now shoulder to shoulder with that shield, but it's already popped off here. And Vic just whittled down to about 4 HP, swinging from the side. Oxy! It's gone down and out. Zelsis is doing a number on him, but Cloud9 are still in this one. Fighting tooth and nail, not willing to give this one up. But it could be anyone's game yet still. Mitch barely onto anything whatsoever. The shots are good, but Zelsis versus Zeppa. Killjoy versus Killjoy. Barely any health left. It comes down to the timing! Oh my goodness!
Wasn't ready to say it after the left game, but I think think I am now. I think this feels like a very different squad.
Yeah. Cloud9 team, I mean, using the group stage to really try and evolve themselves as a team.
That drone, because he'll get isolted. There you go.
Sending it anyway. Blind as anything, but he does manage to grab up the one. Zelsis gone. Trying to win that fight out. Tapping away with a rifle. Claims a kill to his life, and that means the setup goes down, but so does the curtain drop down. It's an open fight to be taken still. Swings, no coverage. Narrator's found the timing.
Maybe just thought they had a free plant.
3. There's a fight taken. Zephyr wins it.
Good lurk. Again, abusing the fact that the killjoy died early, and there's Zephyr again. Swings back around. What awareness.
He's playing deathmatch right now. Hunting out the next players, the next kills. Headbutt around it, finding bang, and delivers the death blow.
For a Hunter's Fury here. He doesn't have to worry about countering Zephyr anymore.
Bang, caught towards the back there. That's just from the shots that he was firing off, and now he needs to try and win this fight out, but Vic has the shield. The advantage is all his.
And now Narrate can't really go for a safe ult.
I don't want to fight forwards.
Yeah, this is great.
Aggro
What a
is
read.
anything. So down towards the back here with a satchel play, trying to jostle and move around the race, so he's fully uncomfortable taking that fight out. The quick win for it, double face up, it's Cord 4, swinging wide with a slow over to try and slow it all the way down. OXY still thorn in their sides and able to be removed from this angle. Lights out for it. It's that high-low swinging setup, Sentinels improvising.
Marvelous stuff from them. The push through into Snowman, recognizing that Narrate would be trying to play around there with the Hunter's Fury. That's what you like to see. They've had a great idea and understanding of how they want to use their comp and how SEN are going to try to play against it. It's still been tough. They're still only in the lead by 3.
Yeah.
But I think this is the best that I've seen Cloud9 play all year.
Thanks. Stop shooting your
Definitely
fucking gun. It's yellow.
Ooh, language. Out, it's steady pressure that Cloud9 are applying, while the spike is in a completely different direction.
Yeah, the spike is heading over towards B here.
Second, there's a chance.
Midge has been amazing today. And let Narrate ult.
You hear the sound cues here. Orbs up. Satchel. Not sure if that was really intended, but still. Dropping it down here. And now
Narrate's
Swamp's
gonna win the round with the
Here
ult.
it is. Bang! It's beautiful. Out towards the back here. Narrate's own ult as well. Just trying to really lay claim and pave a path to success. A deep push into the back of the spawn, but the spike is down in time. To lose this round for them. Zelsis sidestepping. Wins it out. Phantom in hand. Narrate. Swinging from the side for that quick clean up.
Applied a lot of pressure on C9. And they kind of crumbled under that pressure. They were trying to get the plant down and they ended up running forwards, seeing if they could cancel it, trying to fight.
Pump that energy. Don't be a bitch. Die on the hill.
Okay, making sure that they plant inside the pit. This is a nightmare of a retake.
Mitch has his ult.
You kind of have to put pressure on the flank. Narrate has got to go absolutely crazy here.
Smoke round to the side. Vic, a few pot shots fired off as well. Bullets are rattled. It is an exchange. At least of the bodies traded out. Flank still being watched for here. There's a lot of pressure being applied quick and fast. Sentinels need to take this one, and they are at least claiming a few of the lives in the process. Still decayed down, and now that ult pulled out. Hunter's Fury pushing forwards. Kills again found. Zelsis is finding his targets with that shorty in hand. Bang! He does return it with a fire, but still time! Time! And a shot time to finish. Might not have even been enough anyway. Might not have even been needed, but we are going to Lotus. And this is one of the best maps for Sentinels. Don't get us wrong. 4-0, I believe, currently.
A force buy because Sen got so many kills and the plant.
I mean, they've all in. It's a raid boss moment. They're trying to really insert themselves here towards this A-Rubble fight. Second only gets the one before he does go down to TP. They didn't have a clue. It's Vic. He's out like a thief in the night, and we're getting that swing from Net as well. Not really supplanted with anything else. The paranoia a little bit late to the party. This is frantic from Cloud9. How to really play into this one when Sentinels did show up. They're angry, determined to plant down. Weapons picked back up here. Zephyr. It's the timing to be taken, but I think with the footsteps, gives it up, still clears the corner. Diligence is there. If he can pull the player out wide into the open to get a bit more information, but 5 bullets left to work with. Not a lot to do. Still the bullets, they're raining true, and that's damage done. Last player weak. Zephyr might have done enough. A time out wide. Zephyr plays it perfectly. More open, doesn't want to take first point in contact. Snakebite's being pulled out of them. Sentinels fully realizing now this is all coming from the flank, all that pressure. They have Border 4 control, they have CT control. It's a matter of time at this point. Narrate, it's gonna be that first line of defense, holding against that smoke, but now fades away. Pressure is really on him. And not enough damage done, it was a fade away on it. Look at Narrate go! Just let loose the centerpiece of that hold onto the sights.
First rifle round that matters so much for the overall economy. And there's ults already to play with, especially when Narrate is going to pick up 4 kills from hiding inside the smoke at the default plant spot. If they see this stack, they could still pivot B.
Minute now with a showstopper. Through into the back as well. Nets just obliterated into the back. Oxy, an attempt to return that fire. He's gone done. The dusted zekken dissecting towards the back.
He's a phenom. He is just a phenom. Do need OXY to come online, I think, for Lotus. That way you can have ridiculously good raise performances. Go swing round.
Cloud9 trying to hold on to this one tooth and nail, but the Prowler's into your face. Double dash already in. Satchel's in play. Zachary trying to give it to him. Takes it out Old Testament, but still he's going to be falling. Zephyr with a frenzy. How is he pulling this one out? It's a spike drop down. The rate is left to salvage the operation. Plucks 2 out of the picture. Sound cues. It's 2 taken away just from it, but again, that awareness just a little bit too late. Narrate not able to get towards it. Snake by stair and a wall propped up, but the seas dodged, avoided. Zelsis juking. One hell of a task ahead of him. Doubled up, moving up on top of the wall. They don't hear a bloody thing. Zelsis, working magic.
2v1, and then using it to hop up. So you get even like another little angle. I mean, you could do that jump anyway, even without the wall, but just using it as a slight way of being able to get up a little quicker, apply the pressure a little more, let Mitch go down, and Zelsis is popping off.
This is pure momentum now on the side of Sentinels. Change of the bullets here, just hopping across here. Bang is tucked into the corner once more. Where's the exit? Zekken was hard committed. Smoke in his face, taking space forwards now. He's past the thorns entirely. Not being watched for. There's a game of timings to be taken. Fight, 1 out, bang gone. It is traded, but they haven't dealt with Net still. Can't he root this guy?
Where is Zelsis going?
Can't have root him whatsoever. Where is Zelsis going? Straight up to through spawn. Trying to flip this entirely, but it's all watched for by Vic.
Well, it leaves him with just 1 Prowler. It's like a minute on the clock, and he's only got 1 Prowler to work with. So he's got to be patient. And here he chooses to be bold and to take a timing through a smoke.
Bang's going to be trying to set it up now with the Prowler. Paranoia triggers all of it, but now Paranoia as a response. It's an equivalent exchange, but Zekken just reigning supreme from that top spot. Now OXY hard committed into the corner, will eventually be cleaned up, not before he's done the damage. 2 players gone. They want an easy access to this C site, no more surprises. 2 players to try and retake into this one. Mitch and Net straight into the pit. Very difficult ask. It all comes down to the game of timings. Fast and loose is how Mitch wants to play it. But Net being caught as well. 8-4.
Up in the final round here, this pathing, he jumps on top and he avoids the Paranoia. And that's just disaster for C9, perfection for SEN. Gives him those 2 kills, completely isolates OXY, and despite the best efforts of OXY, then it's an open C site for the ults.
Yeah.
Overall though, I think C9 could be happy that they even got 4 here.
Nade, Horn, Thorns, everything going to be utilized now to try and speed their way up through this 1 second. Holding tight, tucked to the corner once more. Bit of damage done, but again, he's alone here and isolated. Out into the open, throwing out that util. Swarmed by Cloud9.
When Bang fell, Zekken was just stuck in no man's land. House of Cards crumbled.
Bullets flying forwards here. Cloud9 have got a hold enough here, but 1 player falls. If OXY gone, might look more doable. Util now flying forwards here, throwing a kitchen sink at them, seeing if they can take the fight forwards. The trades are good. Light them all up here, but the weapon needs to be exchanged. Zelsis just with the classic. Time ticking away. Enough being burnt off the clock that it will be inevitable here. Cloud9 take it, but not without some heavy damage being done.
A hard retake.
It is into all this util and the positions that Cloud9 have. It's all going to come down to the trades in the util and how it gets used. Smoke propped up again. Blooms and blossoms up towards him, and the Satchels to try and push them back once more. Paranoia is good, but Mitch falls. Zekken is the leading them, but OXY let loose once more and unleashes. A lot of damage done. Showstopper ult up. Zekken collects.
Was the players trying to retake through waterfall, so he gets out without being blinded. But then cuts up Zephyr, knocks him off at the knees, and picks up another 2 kills afterwards, getting his ult online.
Good job. I killed the alert, by the way.
Oh, bro, this guy's so obvious.
The map, Trouble fully theirs, just from the horns. Stack up for the bodies now, they want to send it flying forwards. Paranoia! Man, it's not, this is the pre-aim into the corner. OXY! My God, man, it's a 1-man army here. Taking the site by storm and take this retake forwards. Nade rebounds, and there's a kill collected. Thorns even deaded Mitch. Very uncomfortable in this spot here. But he's got to deliver it from the off angle here. Creeping closer, the pause called for by Sentinels, just inserting it to make C9 so much more uncomfortable. Mitch, an attempt at a spray down, doesn't go his way, just a one, but still a kill claimed on the zekken. Tap of the spike, narrate, trying to calm things down, but this round, getting away from him now, time ticks.
The shooters look sharp over on Sentinels, but Cloud9 get themselves into another.
Abbott,
He's gotten away with it, and zeppen gets in a good position for the steel guard.
here it is. Moving forwards again, bang, disengages. Rolling retreat again from Sentinels here. Haunt in through the back, it's going to be broken early. Backside control is not there for Cloud9. Pressing forwards, bang! Lights them up. Hero when they needed it in that moment as well. And tapping away with the rifles, baited into the fight. Oxy with nade out, no weapon in his sights. Pressing forwards again, net is deleted.
This round was 4 and 16, I think, and he comes up with 2 utterly critical kills. A guy that's been silent here on Lotus.
C9, it all backs onto this one. Look at them, vulnerable to thorns and all. It's all being offloaded, vulnerable into the corner, bang. He's creeping, crawling, and he's found his time to strike. 13 seconds left to 2v2.
10 seconds
I think
left.
C9 have actually done fairly well in that, but here comes the nade!
Oh, Vic, no way! Straight bullets, and Zeppa's left towards it. 1v2 to stay alive. Can he clutch again? Players spotted out wide. Flash against the back wall. TP dash across the right, takes the fight. Absolutely unreal from Sentinels.